Well, I think I've hit my breaking point and I am giving up on the E30. You guys know the deal. My name is Ryan. This is Project Race Car. Let's get into it. So I think we have all seen cars for sale that just need a tune, and I think that this is a big breaking point. And unfortunately, I have reached my breaking point with the E30. Last September, I actually pulled the engine of this car, and I was able to do the entire engine swap in less than a year. But it just recently passed a year that I have actually started this engine swap. And the last couple months have really slowed down to a halt, so I think that I'm at the point of giving up. I'm sorry, I hate to do this to you guys, but we need to take it to an actual tuner. Did you guys think that I was giving up and selling the car? No. We're getting this bad girl tuned. Okay, hopefully I had you guys for just a second. We are getting this thing dyno tuned. It has been a long time coming. I tried to do my best with the actual tuning, but I don't know what I'm doing. It's why we pay tuners a lot of money to actually know what they're doing. It is a little bit hard to find credible information online, and so I tried to do my best to figure it out, but I think that it's just hit a point to where we aren't making any progress on the E30, and I really want to drive this thing. So I am not giving up. I'm not selling the E30, but I am going to pay somebody to tune this car. So that it will be coming very soon. I am going to be reaching out to somebody to schedule for dyno tuning this week. And we are gonna get this thing on the dyno to see all the 200 and hopefully 10 horsepower that this thing is going to create. So with that being said, we need to get the E30 ready to hit the dyno, and there are a couple of things that we need to do. One of them being there's some small coolant leak, and we need to find it. I think it is on the back part of the head, right where the coolant neck goes. So we need to make sure that that is good, because leaking on the dyno is not good. The second thing that we need to do is we wired the fan, but it is not getting the signal wire to the ECU, so the ECU isn't able to control the auxiliary fan. Currently, the only thing that controls it is the button for the AC unit, so we need to pull that trigger off and wire that into the ECU. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my upstairs neighbor is absolutely jamming out. His name is Dusty. We're good buddies, and he's just going to town. He makes his own music, so if you guys hear a little bit of music in the background, it's him. Okay, so the other thing that we need to do is we need to hook up the power steering just to kind of hopefully be able to drive it currently after the fact. So I think once we have that hooked up, the fan hooked up to the actual relay, and then the coolant fixed, then we can officially bring it to the dyno and have him actually fix this thing. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me. I know that it has been a long time coming. I've been trying to figure this thing out, but it is just, you know, the information is far and few in between. So I decided I'm just going to go with it, continue the content, and get this thing actually up and ripping. Once this thing is actually driving, we will be able to test the differential. Currently it has 410 gears in there, which, if you guys don't know, are very, very tall. So if I am in 5th gear on the highway doing 70 miles an hour, it's at like 4,500 RPM, which is not great for the engine. So we'll see how it works with the K series, because I know a lot of you guys have 410s in your 318 ISs. But if the 410 gears are too big, I did actually buy an upgraded diff that we will be installing with the turbo. and I got this bad girl. It is a 325 diff, so it is very low gears. And so this should be a nice highway kind of mile. And with Texas and the highways being so big, this thing should be perfect. But I will need to upgrade this thing whether or not. We like the 410s because this bad girl is going turbo in the future, so I figured that would be a great first mod to do. It is an LSD and I've been sitting on it for a while, so this thing is going good. I did try my best to figure out the tuning, but again, it's a little bit difficult, especially if you don't know what you're doing and it is your first time. So I don't know if you guys know this, but this is going to be my forever car. I plan to have this car as long as possible. So I don't plan to get rid of it. I won't do that to you guys. I know a lot of you guys have been here since the beginning of the E30. So I appreciate you guys, and you know, we're gonna keep rolling with this thing. Now, in terms of the engine, we actually got this side cleaned out a lot. And we started working on the pistons, but I realized after talking to somebody that I'm going to pop these pistons out. We're going to replace the rings. We're going to make sure the rod bearings are good. And then I'm currently looking at finding a different cylinder head. I think I can clean this one, but I think it might just be easier to get a different cylinder head. Just because we don't know the state of these cams and everything like that, it might just be easier. So I might end up going with a K20 head, but we will see, and do kind of the classic K20, K24 head, and get this thing actually nice. I figure since it's down to the bare block, we should just continue with it and get it all fixed up. So that way it is a completely brand new engine. I will take it to a machine shop, get this just resurfaced, make sure that it's all good, and then possibly get a new cylinder head, and go ahead and pop that guy on. So this will be a little bit in the background, and we are just going to get this thing ready. But that's the update on that. So like I said, I appreciate you guys being very patient on the E30 build. We are getting there. I am making it happen for you guys. So the dyno video should be coming out very shortly. We will just tow it over there and get this thing all figured out. I think with the K24, anything above 200 horsepower is really good, and especially since this thing came with 128 horsepower stock, it will be an absolute unit. So revving up to, you know, 8,000 RPM, this thing will be awesome. So I hope you guys are excited. Don't forget to leave a like on today's video. And until next time, my name is Ryan. This is Project Race Car. Have an amazing day. Peace.